there FlexuBot users, in today's tutorial we are going to be diving into a crucial feature that streamlines your bot interactions, the Postback Manager settings under Bot Manager. This is part 3, so let's see how you can maximize your bot's efficiency with this powerful tool. Heading on to Bot Manager under Facebook Tools, click on Postback Manager. Okay, as you can see, we have a lot of postbacks from our previous automations that we have created throughout our entire tutorial video. As you can see, we have approximately 38 postbacks that we have created because these postbacks are counted as for every flow. For example, RCN to new RCN, this is considered already a new postback that you could use in your next automation because Postback Manager allows you to manage predefined responses and streamline user interactions, ensuring your chatbot operates seamlessly. Okay? The main feature or the main essence and importance of the Postback Manager is that it helps you organize and automate specific user responses efficiently, meaning that you could just use your pre-made automation and reuse it in a predefined another automation. It's essential because it enhances the bot's responsiveness and ensures consistent interaction quality, ultimately improving your user satisfaction. Okay, as you can see, there is two types of ways you could create a new postback manager or a postback. The first of which you could create using the visual flow, as you can see over here. But I highly recommend that we use the classic builder, which is this one, since once you create using the classic builder, it will allow you to delete it and edit it and make it more personalized. That is why we highly recommend you use the classic builder. So heading on, our context for today is a table reservation. Okay, so let's click the classic builder of Postback Manager. Let's delete this for now, keep this for later. Okay, our context for today is, let's say our client or user wants to reserve a table in our restaurant business, for example. So we'll name this table reservation. Okay, as you can see, you could assign a variable when you want to input their age or a specific variable or their name. Just use the number sign, okay, or the hashtag sign. And after that, you will be given the postback type. There is two types of postback, the parent and the child. The parent is the main one connected over here, and the child is the connecting one, preceding one in the last. Okay, that's for that. The postback ID will be the ID that you will be setting over here. It's important to make your ID very easy to remember since you could use it for future projects and then you could use it to predetermine your triggers. Let's name this again. Okay, see, it will automatically name your postback ID, but of course you could name it as whatever you want depending on your preference. And you could also assign a predetermined label or create a new label. Same with the sequence. You could assign or create a new one. Over here, you just select a predetermined label. Okay, let's click on the select reply type. For classic builder, you have the option which is not available in the visual flow is generic template. So in our classic builder, you can either your reply type could either be a text, image, audio, video, file, quick reply, text with buttons, generic template, carousel, media, one-time notification, user input flow, and e-commerce. So let's test the generic template later. Okay. here is the reply type. Reply 1. You could add up to many replies as you wish. So let's see. Let's say in order to confirm your table reservation, please follow all requirements below. Okay. Thank you. That is for our text. You could add another reply. Our reply can be a generic template. So the generic template is similar to all our other options. You could know more this if you have watched our previous tutorial videos. So let's upload an image over here. Please provide your reply image. This is optional, but we are just going to upload it. Let's say once they click on the table reservation, they will be redirected to our website or Facebook page, or it depends on where you want them to land. Okay, let's say the title will be table reservation, and let's make the subtitle as please input all details needed. Please follow all requirements for table reservation. Okay, let's say we want to get the user's email. Input user email. Let's add another button. Okay, let's say the next button, we want to get their phone number in case we have any questions to them, specifically input phone number. Okay, and that concludes our generic template. Very easy to use, very self-explanatory. Just follow the instructions and you will never be lost. Okay, for the next reply, we will be more in depth. So let's say please complete this reservation by providing remaining info needed. Okay, thank you. Okay, that will be a text. Let's enable the typing display. Let's click this one as some delay. Let's 10 seconds so that they have time to answer this questions that we have given them. Okay, so we will be using the user input flow. Take note that using the user input flow, you can only use a pre-made one. So we already created a pre-made one, which is the user input flow for postback tutorial test. We will be explaining more in depth about the user input flow settings on our future video, which will be published after the messenger engagement. So do make sure to first watch our previous tutorial video about the user input flow in our bot reply part 1.10. So do make sure to watch that first to understand how user input flow works. So in my case, I have already created a pre-made one. So let's click on the user input flow for postback tutorial test. Okay, let's click on submit. Submit. Okay, there's an error. Okay, let us click on save and update. So as you can see, it is success. Template has been successfully updated. So just to recap, as you can see, we have created a table reservation postback test, and the postback ID is table reservation postback test. Let us see that one more time, so how it will look like. Okay. So as you can see, we have successfully created our postback. So for the reply one is to confirm your table reservation, please follow all the requirements below. Thank you. Followed by generic template, which is the image and then the destination link, the title, the subtitle, and the 2 buttons which will extract their email and their phone number. Next is please complete this reservation by providing remaining info needed. Thank you. And last but not least is the user input flow. So the user input flow, I will be asking for their date, when should we be expecting them, and what time should we be expecting them. So basically the date and time. Okay, so we have created the user input flow by clicking on the user input flow settings and clicking on the class builder. We will focus on user input flow settings in depth on the future video tutorials after we have published the tutorial for messenger engagement. To make sure first to check out our previous tutorial about the user input flow on the visual flow. So let's see how this will look like. But first we have to create an automation because postback is just a pre-made postback so that we could use it for future purposes. So let's start the keyword. Let's say reservation. Okay, table reservation postback text. Okay, click done. And one more thing, take note that in order to use the postback, you will be needing a button. Take note that out of all these options, there are only 4 options over here that consist of a button, which is the text, the FB media, the card, and the carousel. So you may be asking, how can we now use the postback using the button? Just click on the button, okay, and click on the start a flow. And if you just newly created your postback, it should be right on the last, or you could just search for it over here. Just use the keyword over here. Let's say table over here, table reservation postback test. Okay, so that is for the heads up. Take note that only 4 options consist of buttons, and you can only use the postback if there is a button. So do make sure to use any of these 4 options to use the postback. Okay, let us now delete them. Okay, so let's see text. Let's say thank you for your interest. Okay, now let's click on the buttons and click on the flow so that it will be more easier. Let's name the button reserve now. Reserve table now. Okay, let's see how it will look like. Reservation, copy, done, save. Let's see how this will look like. Get started. Okay, now let's click on reservation. This is how it will look like. John Alvin, thank you for your interest, which is over here. Thank you for your interest. Now the postback will shine, and let's see how it will look like. To confirm your table reservation, please follow all requirements below. Thank you. Along with the image, the title, and the subtitle, and we set the delay to 10 seconds. Okay, so it's a bit early, so let's click on first input email. You need to put your email. Let's say SSD, just for example. Okay, submit. Success. Then input phone number, for example. Let's say, okay, this is our company phone number. So if you have any questions, do make sure to call us. Our company phone number. After that, you will be receiving these notifications. Thank you, we have received your email. We will keep you updated. Also, thank you for your email we have received. We have answered it 2 times, so yes. Now we could answer this. How many are you, ma'am, sir? That will be coming. The reply type should be a number, so let's say we are 4. Okay. After that, when should we be expecting you? This is from our user input flow. To make sure to watch our user input flow tutorial video part 1.10 for your information. So let's say we'll be going at July 23. Submit. Success. What time should we be expecting your arrival? Let's say 8 in the night. So submit. Okay, there you have it. Thank you. So once all the reservation is done, you will be able to check by clicking on the refresh button over here and clicking on the subscriber manager. As you can see, we have a new subscriber, and let's see if we have the answers. As you can see on the left, we have the number, the Gmail, and if you go to user input flow, we have their how many are you, ma'am, sir? They answered 4. They're coming at this date, and they're coming at this date. Take note that if you want to receive another answer, do make sure to make another user flow project. Also, here is the custom fields. You will understand more about this if you have watched our previous tutorial video, so do make sure to watch it. Heading back to our postback manager. As you can see, we have the table reservation, postback task, and the postback task using the classical editor. So take note once again that you can only use the postback if you have been using the text, the FB media, card, or the carousel. Take note that this is just for example. You could use this feature, postback manager, for many types such as the frequently asked automation, user navigation, product information, or survey completion, service booking, order tracking, event registration, promotion campaigns, and many more. This is just one example out of the many I have showed you. And yeah, that concludes our postback manager settings overview. Once again, thank you for watching, and always remember, with FlexuBot, every idea becomes a success story. See you in the next video.